fucking deal, YouTube. This your boy Dante Sports Talk live streams. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I thank you guys for showing the heart, showing much love last night. I'm sorry I couldn't live stream the football game last night because I was having some issues with my phone last night. So forgive me on that. Like I say, shout out to my boy Gerard the King. Shout out to my boy Billy Buckets. Shout out to my boy I Am Wilson. Shout out to you. Shout out to Miss Selena. Shout out to my boy Bruce. Shout out to my boy Dre. Shout out to everybody that support my channel. Shout out to my friend Miss Natural. Shout out to Princess. Shout out to Miss Shauna. Shout out to everybody that support my channel. Tanisha, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that support my channel. But like I said, let's get right into the funk. The Houston Texans lost in a thriller last night, 30-28. Everybody came in and said, we had a lot of blowouts last week. Last Sunday, dealing with the Miami game. That was a atrocity. The Baltimore Ravens beat them 59-10. Welcome to the NFL as a new head coach, Ryan Flores. We had pretty much a lot of blowouts. The Cleveland Browns getting their ass stomped. And like I say, people thought the Texans were going to be that team that got their ass stomped on. But like I say, that wasn't the case last night. It was a thrilling game. Last night, which y'all guys watched, you watched two great quarterbacks that competed. You watched the Michael Jordan of pretty much football, Deshaun Watson, but I'm going to get right into the Saints' hands. That team, that's a Super Bowl bound team. The New Orleans Saints is a Super Bowl bound team, football team, and that was a great game out of New Orleans Saints. Get them all the credit. They came out in the second half. They made the adjustments. They started running the football more when Latavius Murray and Alvin Kamara got off early in the second half when the Texans had the momentum. Michael Thomas showed the big hands that he had by going up over Bradley Roby and catching that football at the beginning of the second. At the ending of the second half before halftime, they end up getting a field goal out of that, but they end up missing that. Like I say, give credit to the New Orleans Saints, man. They fought hard. That defensive line, Cameron Jordan and Davenport, that defensive line, very, very good. Marshawn Lattimore and Eli Apple, those safeties and cornerbacks are pretty physical. Marcus Williams, PJ Williams, all of those guys. So give credit to the New Orleans Saints. They deserve to win. And Drew Brees, man, is a first ballot Hall of Famer. No ifs, buts about it. The guy's 5'10". Not very tall. The guy's accurate. The guy knows what he's doing. But like I say, give credit to the New Orleans Saints for a great, awesome football game, man. That's the best football game this weekend. But like I say, give credit to New Orleans Saints and good game. But on the Texans standpoint, the Texans fans, you got nothing to hold your head down about, man. This was an awesome fucking football game. Deshaun Watson is a fucking GOAT. The guy is very, very good. The guy's got clutch gene. The guy's, man, is going to be the best quarterback in Houston Texans history. Telling you, the guy had a great game. Other than the turnover he had, that's the only pretty much legit mistake. But like I say, I'm going to break down this game. Like I say, the first play of the game, the Texans pretty much get stopped and then give it to New Orleans. Texans pretty much get stopped. They give it to New Orleans. They stop New Orleans at the goal line. Great interception by Whitney Merciless. Seeing Drew Brees rolling out of the pocket. You know, when someone rolls up out of the pocket, they're gonna quick to go try to hit the quarterback. But Whitney Merciless, who also was phenomenal, was just sensational in this game. The open up room for him with the Tre'Davious Clowney trade, I thought it motivated Whitney Merciless. He ended up catching a big interception. Then the next drive, we get the ball. We on the 6-yard line. All of a sudden, Deshaun Watson goes deep to Will Fuller. Will Fuller makes a great, awesome catch over Eli Apple by reaching over his helmet and catching the football. Then we get 4th and 1. Bill O'Brien made a great play call, keeping the ball in Deshaun Watson's hands on a read option. He also had Jordan Akers as the lead block. Deshaun Watson end up jumping over a defender and getting in the end zone. He hurt his back a little bit. We gotta see his status on that. But like I say, that ended up 7-0 at that time. Then the Texans forced a field goal. Then the Texans come right back down the field. Deshaun Watson throws a little slant play in the end zone to DeAndre Hopkins. By the way, DeAndre Hopkins had no drops last year. He dropped 3 passes last night. He dropped 3 balls last night, but the 3 balls that he dropped was pretty much tough catches. But you got your hands on, you gotta hold on to him though, as that receiver that caliber. But he throws a slant. He beats, I think, Marshawn Lattimore on a slant. He catches the ball, making 14-3. The Texans, that would be the halftime score right there. The Saints was driving. A good catch by Michael Thomas, and then they end up missing a field goal by Will Lux. Will Lux, give him credit. He's a fucking great kicker. 58-yard boot. I mean, hey, that's just a great kick, man. Like I say, if you want to end the game like that, that's the way you end the game. But that's a great kick right there. We're going to get down to that moment, how that moment happened. But out of the first half, like I say, the first half, the Saints was not interested in the run game more. They came out spreading the football around. I thought the Texans secondary was doing a great job at that point of time. Like I say, the D-line really didn't get any pass rush like that at all. J.J. Watt was very, very quiet. Was very, very quiet last night. He was very, very quiet. DJ Reader had also a good, he had a good game too. He got penetration. The Texans was kind of, D-line was kind of average. They did get some penetration, but they didn't get there a lot. But give credit to that offensive line of the New Orleans Saints. Give credit to that offensive line. But the second half, they came right out. They using Alvin Kamara on choice routes and stuff like that. Getting him on the linebacker, Zach Cunningham. And I also thought the defense had some poor tackling in this game. We arm tackled a lot. We did not tackle well on the defensive side of the football. We got to improve on stop arm tackling, stop trying to make big hits. We arm tackled an awfully damn lot last night, so we did not tackle well. I thought that was one of the problems as well. They gave the New Orleans Saints extra yards, especially Alvin Kamara. They come right up out of there. Latavius Murray runs right up the gut for a touchdown. And then, but guess what? Deshaun Watson comes right back. 3rd and 16 play. It's DeAndre Hopkins right over the middle. And then by the end zone, we was at our own 20, about the 15-yard line. Deshaun Watson finds DeAndre Hopkins again in a little post route, and he ends up catching the football, getting in the end zone. Then the Saints, Drew Brees, so great, he comes back down. He finds they ran a little bit of wildcat formation with Peyton Hillis. He ends up breaking out of a tackle. Again, Bradley Roby gets ran through by Peyton Hillis, by a quarterback. This was a converted quarterback at BYU. Not Peyton Hillis, but Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill. Big quarterback, big back. They use him in a lot of wildcat formations. He catches a pass over the middle from Drew Brees. Make it 21-17. Texans get stopped on 2 possessions. The offensive line let Nas down both times. Deshaun Watson held the ball too long. He ends up getting set. I thought Laramie Tunsil, he had a bad game this football game. Like I say, number 91 was getting past him all game long. He gave up like about 2 sacks in this game, but he was pretty average tonight. I thought the running backs was very, very good. Carlos Hyde and Duke Johnson, I thought they were sensational last night. They were absolutely sensational. Duke Johnson and Carlos Hyde was absolutely sensational. No if and Carlos Hyde punishing guys, running through guys. Duke Johnson catching balls out of the backfield, running through, had a big run late in the game. But yeah, Peyton Hill Taysom Hill catches that touchdown pass, and then all of a sudden, Drew Brees goes down the field. I don't know what the hell Aaron Colvin was doing. Traquan Smith all of a sudden gets open in the end zone, comes back for the football. Drew Brees rolling out. He throws a touchdown. That's 24-21. And like I say, the Texans get stopped on 3 straight possessions. On that play when Traquan Smith caught that touchdown, that led to the interception on Deshaun Watson throwing the ball in double coverage. That was a bad coverage. That was a bad play. That's the only mistake he made. And then DeAndre Hopkins ended up tacking 15 more yards by slamming Marcus Williams on the ground. And other than that, man, like I said, I thought Deshaun Watson was sensational. After that, Texans got stopped 3 times in a row. And then they get the football right back. Going down the field. 3rd and 2 play. Aaron Colvin just get beat. He just got beat by Ted Ginn Jr. He just got outran, got beat. Drew Brees throws the football, and the pressure did get to him. DJ Reader and and J.J. Watt was able to get that, but the ball was laid perfect in the perfect spot. He ends up catching the ball. But the play that saved it, the Texans gave the Texans more momentum to get the football back, is when Sean Payton tossed the ball outside to Alvin Kamara, and Kamara got stopped by Whitney Merciless, and then Will Lutz ends up hitting the field goal, make it 27-21. Then 44 seconds left, 50 seconds left, 14 seconds later, boom, boom. Deshaun Watson happened, no timeouts. First goddamn play, Deshaun Watson throws a pass towards the sideline, a beautiful ball towards the sideline to DeAndre Hopkins. He ended up catching it going out of bounds. The second play, he throws a strike. I mean, just a strike over the middle to Kenny Stills, and the crowd, I mean, the Texas bench was lit at that point of time. That time, the Texans didn't have no timeout, so that left 36 seconds left. So the Texans only used 14 seconds on that clock right there, and the Saints had that one timeout left. Romeo Cornell decided to go prevent defense on the play. You cannot go prevent defense right there. Well, the previous plays, I understand you want to keep everything in front of you. You did that, but you got 6 seconds left. You can't play prevent defense at that point of time. Like I say, at almost at midfield, you can't play prevent defense right there. You have to tell the cornerbacks to get up on that play, make Drew Brees hold the football on. So what do every receiver do? They run curl routes. They stop in front of those DBs, and then Drew Brees end up finding Ted Ginn Jr. And like I say, Will Lutz end up hitting the 58-yard field goal, and that's how the Texans lose. But my thoughts about this game, I thought the Texans, about this game, if the Texans stay healthy, they showed you how pretty much good they're going to be. Deshaun Watson, 20 out of 30, 268 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Deshaun Watson also had a touchdown, 40 yards rushing. Carlos Hyde, 10 carries, 83 yards. How about Duke Johnson? 9 carries, 57 yards. I mean, the running backs was sensational. Kenny Stills was pretty good in this game. He caught the strike from Deshaun Watson. Like I say, man, I just thought the Texans was very, very good. I thought the offense was going to do good. My problem was never the offense. I thought the offense was going to score all the way, but my problem, the secondary just got to improve. You got to improve on the secondary, and I think they will. DeAndre Hopkins, 8 catches, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kenny Stills caught 3 catches for 37 yards. That's the end of the video, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. The Texans lose this game 30-28. We're getting ready for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, Texas fan, you got nothing to hold your heads down about. We are fine. We just lost against a great football team, and that was a heck of a game. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video, guys. Thank you. I'm out. Peace! Go Texans.